So funny. Oh, welcome back to the circle eavesdropper.
Oh, didn't see you there.
We knew you'd be listening. We're your Queen Bees. I'm Kim.
And I'm Bree.
And you're listening to Without a Clique podcast. If you're new here, then we would love for you to grab a permanent seat in our circle. It fills quickly. And also, if you enjoy our content and would like to support us, then you can join our inner circle over on Patreon, where you can luxuriously enjoy early access to ad-free episodes along with exclusive bonus content. You're welcome. If you're not totally into that, then I guess you could just go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, or you can go to TikTok and follow us. Before we get started on today's episode, we are going to address two things. So we've gotten some feedback, and the first one is on how long the quiz is. The only thing we can tell y'all is we told you. We literally told you guys. It was like 45 to 50
We
minutes.
literally told you chilling eating tricks. To take the
that
quiz,
was
and it was long.
That was in my head, but I was trying not to say it. But we did. We told you guys, literally. If you don't remember, go back and watch it. We said to sit down, drink some wine, whatever you got to do, but just take it. Like anything worth having is worth doing. This will bring you knowledge, so do it. End of discussions. Second thing is the length of these episodes, which we also address. Y'all be listening. For some eavesdroppers, y'all do not listen. But that's okay, because we're going to tell you again. But this is it. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I don't know about twin, but I ain't going to do it. They are short because we are going to do longer episodes into the 13 seduction archetypes. And if you don't know what that is, that's because you haven't taken your quiz yet.
Hello. What's the problem? What's the holdup?
What is it? Actually, I don't want to know what it is, because we also told you no excuses. How many times? Wait, twin, when you say all the time. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Oh man.
Get it together, girlies, okay? Now, so on today's episode, we are going to discuss the mystic. And to me, out of all the archetypes, I think this is the one that I least relate to, but I have one of the most respect for. Little envy there. And that's because the mystic is deeply introverted. They're focused on their inner spiritual world, and they're most concerned with like maintaining their zen inner peace. So their focus and their energy is that inner fulfillment that they get. They represent warmth at the core of the home, a family, a relationship, in society, everywhere. They're that soulfulness that we long for in the world. They're calm and warming, like a fire. And who doesn't love a good fire? I don't care what season it is, a fire always looks great. You can always like imagine yourself cozying up to it. Mm-hmm. This is the energy that the mystic embodies. They are serene and enticing and enamoring. And there's a certain mystery to this energy that keeps people captivated in pursuing them and learning more about them.
Yes, I love their energy. It's so warm. But I often find that, fire attracts flies. And sometimes there are people who want to take advantage of their warmth or who wants to just put out their fire. And because of this, one, of course, the mystic needs to develop discernment, but they also have to develop assertiveness and learn how to embody their lover energy. They may channel it within, but it's hard for them to express it outwards or in the public view. But by developing these, would it be a skill? Qualities. By developing these qualities, it is a skill sometimes. Yeah. But by developing it, it helps you maintain your inner peace and your tranquility. You can overcome things like codependency, and it will help you develop a seductive distance or a detachment that is very important for this sign, because they can very easily become overcome by the waves of emotions. They can become very tangled up in it. And so detachment is something that it's going to take them work to learn, but it will help them so much in life and navigating through relationships. In the music, you may see this archetype in people like Janae Akio or Sade or even SZA. They're great representation for this energy. Their voices are calm and stabilizing, but they're deliberate with their words and they're vulnerable. They're not apologetic about their vulnerability or the emotions that they're displaying.
While you're reading this, in my head, I'm like, your voice is so calm and stabilizing, but you're very deliberate with your words. Is this you twinning? Are you
It was
the villain?
It was my second highest. Like, take out the lover, this is my second highest percentage.
I can see it all the way through. But about them being stabilizing, that's so true, because specifically for like SZA and Janae, like I'm not direct fans of them, but when I hear their music, it's kind of like alluring, so I can't turn it off. Even if I'm not like a fan of the specific song, I will listen to it all the way through, which says a lot, because I don't do that for any artist except Drake. I'm gonna listen to anything Drake puts out.
And you said homeboy could like get it.
And he could. No. Just jokes. But the mystic, they find divine energy in every moment of their existence. So like literally everything amazes them, and they're constantly amazed. They don't get bored. They're prone to practicing everything that could help them to know their self better. So earlier when I was speaking of like Zen and inner peace, like yoga and meditation go along with this. And even if they do it as sort of a hobby, it's like a deeper meaning to them. They can really like sit in that and hone in. And I think that's why I'm a little envy, because I don't have that quality in me. Not that I've never tried. I've tried. Do you remember when we did yoga for theater?
I love yoga.
In college?
Yes, I do remember that. That was the first time I ever did yoga.
It was the first time I ever did yoga also. I hated it. Like, I didn't see how people do this to be like, I wasn't that at all. I was ready to go. Okay. But I have so much respect for people that can do that, because they just have this calmness about them that I feel like I don't exhibit ever. And I also think like this energy is underrepresented in the female population. They get a bad rep, kind of like demonized. What's the word? I can't even speak.
Demonized?
Yes. They're like demonized in a sense for like just being, like you said, unapologetically them, like just being their inner selves, which I don't necessarily understand, because I think that is an important quality to have. And I think that it's often downplayed and overlooked in Western society. I think we should learn, and we could learn a lot from them.
For sure. I also feel like they're often put on pedestals to the point where they're not allowed to be human. They can't make mistakes. They can't lie. They can't cheat. They have to be perfection, almost like a goddess. But looking at Greek mythology, even African in Yoruba mythology, the gods, they make mistakes. They do things they regret. So it's not fair to hold people to standards that not even gods and stories can live up to.
Right. Or even like God in general. I don't understand why we put people on a pedestal because of expectations we have of them. I don't think I will ever understand that.
That's that unconscious projection.
Ooh, not you bringing in the Jung theory. Yes.
Well, I guess that's it, huh, twin?
That is all, folks.
Well, thank you for giving us such wonderful insight on the mystic twin.
You're welcome. I'm only, guided by my twin. Just trying to keep up.
And thank you, eavesdroppers, for joining us. We really appreciate you giving us a listen or watch if you're on YouTube. If you would like to get this episode, like I said previously, or any of our episodes ad-free, head on over to Patreon, where you'll get access to exclusive bonus content, as well as every episode early. So if you want to have VIP access, that's the route. But if that's not your thing, I get it. You can always skip and hop over to YouTube, give us a subscription, roll down the street to TikTok, give us a follow. Do
Not skip and hop.
Whatever you gotta do, you can do it.
I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
What it do? Do. Not Normani about to sue us. All right, we gotta get off here. Bye, Eve.